Friends, let us begin our reflection with a profound truth from the depths of human experience. In the anguish of my heart, I groan aloud. This isn't merely a poetic lament. It points to a secret anguish, inaudible to your fellow men, yet intensely real within you. When your heart is so filled with concern, when a hurt finds a voice, you naturally seek its cause. But who truly comprehends the root of this distress except God? He alone hears and sees your innermost anguish, even when human ears perceive only superficial groaning. Our modern lives, bustling with demands and distractions, often silence this deeper groan, pushing it beneath the surface. Yet it persists, an authentic call from the soul, yearning for understanding and solace. We often feel compelled to articulate our prayers perfectly, to find the right words. But what if the most potent prayer isn't spoken, but felt? Consider the moments of silent struggle, the unspoken burdens you carry. These are not unheard by the divine. Though this profound inner experience may remain unknown to others, for the human heart is unfathomable, there is a powerful reassurance we can offer to the divine. We can say to God, and truly believe, "All my longing is known to you." This declaration shifts our understanding of prayer from a mere recitation of words to a profound act of vulnerability and trust. When your deepest longings lie open to Him who is your Father and who sees in secret, He will surely answer. This is because the longing of your heart is, in itself, your prayer. It is the raw, unfiltered expression of your soul's deepest desires, hopes, and even your pains. If this longing is constant, then so is your prayer. Imagine a parent understanding their child's needs without a single word being uttered, simply through observation and empathy. God's understanding is infinitely greater, knowing the very essence of your spirit. The Apostle St. Paul famously urged us to pray without ceasing. For many, this injunction brings to mind images of endless kneeling, constant prostration, or hands perpetually lifted in supplication. But can we truly be expected to perform such physical acts without interruption? I do not believe we can always be doing that. St. Paul's wisdom points to a different, more profound kind of unceasing prayer, an interior kind. It is the continuous longing of your heart. This isn't about rigid adherence to ritual, but about cultivating an inner disposition, a persistent turning towards God in every moment. Whether you are at work, tending to your family, or simply resting, if your deepest yearning remains fixed on God's Sabbath rest, then your prayer truly becomes ceaseless. It transforms the mundane into the sacred, making every breath, every thought, an act of communion. Therefore, if you wish to pray without ceasing, do not cease to desire. The constancy of your longing is the ceaseless voice of your prayer. This voice will only fall silent when your love ceases. This highlights a crucial connection between longing, prayer, and love. When you love ceaselessly, you are, in essence, always crying out, always longing. And if you are always longing, you are always thinking of your eternal rest in the Lord. This isn't a burdensome obligation, but a natural outflow of a heart devoted. Think of a deep, abiding love for another person. Your thoughts naturally drift to them. Your desires are intertwined with their well-being.
How much more profound, then, is this ceaseless connection with the divine source of all love? It is a continuous current flowing through your being, a constant whisper of the soul heard perfectly by God.
Now, one might ponder, all my longing is known to you. What if God knows the longing in your heart, but does not hear your groaning? That is an impossible notion, for the groaning itself is the very voice of your longing. Even when, at times, God's servants may appear to be laughing, does that imply their heart's longing has died within them? Absolutely not. If the longing is still present, then the groaning is there as well, a silent echo within the soul. And here is the truly comforting truth. Even though men may fail to hear it, this inner groaning never ceases to sound in the hearing of God. This means your spiritual connection is not contingent on outward expressions or the perceptions of others. Your deepest, most hidden yearnings, your silent appeals, your constant love, all are perfectly perceived and understood by the divine. This awareness provides immense peace, knowing that even in our moments of joy or when we are misunderstood, our truest self is always heard. So, what practical insight can we draw from this profound understanding of prayer and longing? It teaches us to embrace the authenticity of our inner life. Do not feel compelled to force words or assume certain postures if they do not reflect your true state. Instead, cultivate a heart that continually yearns for God, a heart fixed on His peace and truth. Let your desires be pure, directed towards Him, and know that these desires are prayers already answered in His loving presence. This isn't about passivity, it's about active, internal devotion that transcends the superficial. It means recognizing that every challenge, every joy, every quiet moment can be infused with this continuous longing, making your entire existence a testament to your relationship with the divine. Allow your heart's longing to be your constant, unceasing prayer, knowing it is always heard and cherished.